So this is fully multi-coated, dielectric coated prisms, ED glass, so a very, very high spec of spotting scope. Believe me, not all ED spotting scopes are the same, so if you're looking at similar like 80-85mm ones in the £500 range, then you will find this better. That not all optics are the same, and these in this sort of a price bracket they really do stand out. So you've got the lens shade just pull out there just in case there's a lot of sunlight coming in from the side, or if you're in a dusty environment and you want to protect the objective lens. You have a twist eye cup, which is there's just one little click there in the middle. Now what I found with these, and I do like to be honest, is the eye relief is quoted as 20mm, but I personally found without glasses on that I found the eye cup setting best on the one click down, because the eye relief just drops a little bit, and that's not a fault, that's what you find with a lot of spotting scopes at mid magnification. So I found halfway down is the perfect setting. Everybody's different, so the next person that looks through them might disagree. Also, if you wear spectacles, you might not get quite the full field of view even with the eye cup down, but only at the mid magnification of around 30 to 35, but either side of that, not a problem. That's not a big issue at all. So it is, you can remove the eyepiece. There are at this point no fixed magnification ones available, but who knows what's down the line. You've got a dual focus here, like you got your fine tuning, which moves very freely, and your main focus. Although, to be honest, like that one is ideal. What you find with this spotting scope, a great, just to adjust the angle. If you're looking at, let's say you just up north from us, and from a safe observing deck, let's say for example you're at Bempton Cliffs and you want to look at something down the bottom of the cliffs without bending your neck, and so if you put your like that means you're going to have to reach a long way. You're going to have to be like 10 foot tall, or lower your tripod to be able to use it. But what you can do is, this has a collar that you can slacken off around the other side, and so you can do that, move it sideways like that, and so you're looking sideways and not over the top, so that makes it much more easy for observing objects, like looking down. So yeah, as you would expect from a spotting scope in this price range, the optics are absolutely stunning. Amazing colours and contrast that you might expect if this was a fixed focal length eyepiece. A very acceptable field of view and apparent field of view, and the apparent field of view, that circle that you see, does get wider as you go higher magnification. Not the actual field of view, just the apparent field of view. But I'll just mention, and I would like to be honest, these are just over 1.8 kilograms. Now if weight is an issue to you, because these, anyone that knows me, I don't say heavy, I say well built. So these are very well built, a very well built spotting scope. So if the weight is an issue, then maybe consider the 68 or the 60mm Hawke Endurance ED. So looking through the eyepiece, as I mentioned, amazing colours and contrast. And you can just see there on the other side maybe the little knob there for slackening off the collar, rotational collar. So these are ED glass, and so most people will not notice any chromatic aberration whatsoever. Only on very, very high contrast subjects you've got to look right on the edge, more on the right hand side, to notice the slightest hint of like a red colour fringing, but it's hardly noticeable. Most people will not notice it. And even looking at very, very heavily backlit branches, there was none of that. I could detect none of that horrible purple colour fringing that you often get in them situations, and that does make the image much more sharper, and particularly if you want to pick out the different colours in the birds' feathers and that, and for identification, absolutely bang on for giving that sharp, contrasty, low chromatic aberration image. I can detect no pincushion distortion at all, so considering these are not flat field, that is excellent. And also the image is almost as sharp on the edge as it is in the centre, so you get that immersive field view with almost edge to edge sharpness. They're absolutely incredible. Close focus, as again I like to be honest, I found it to be more 7 metres than the quoted 5 metres. Whether that varies from model to model, I don't know, but I found it to be around 7 metres. That's not a problem really, because still, if there's anything down the bottom of your back garden, you'll be able to notice it. Low light performance, in particular at 25 times, is excellent at these if you're going out dusk and dawn, or if you're looking at something in the shadows at the bottom of the garden, or wherever you are. So these, as you would expect, nitrogen gas filled, and the usual Hawke lifetime warranty. And I've noticed with this model, as per the binoculars, they are cutting down on the plastic, and so the spotting scope itself does not have any plastic wrapped around it. The only thing that is in the packaging is some bubble wrap, but that obviously you want to protect this beast while it's in transit, so that is understandable. But other than that, the cleaning cloth is now in a cardboard box. So yeah, we've currently got these at 729, which I think is a very acceptable price. One thing almost forgot, when you're mounting it onto the tripod, you can't quite see here, but there are 2 different threads for screwing the tripod plate into, and that helps keep it balanced if you maybe do some digi-scoping. But if you do have a very heavy camera on these, there is a digi-scoping adapter, by the way, but you can also get the Hawke balance plate, which helps with that. So yeah, I hope that helps and with your choice. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you next time.